Kristi Frank from season #1 of Donald Trump's The Apprentice, and welcome to the Success Show. Today I have a very special guest, a very good friend of mine, Chandler George, and he is from catchfiremarketing.com. Catchfirecoaching.com. Catchfirecoaching.com. So Chandler, let's talk a little about you and how you came to be an excellent coach and consultant. Tell us about your background.
Well, one of the first things that happened is I had multiple practices, and we were doing a lot of alternative services, and we wanted to let more people know about it so we could help them, right?
Right.
So we got on the internet, and as we got on the internet, we were like, oh my gosh, all these people are coming to us, they're paying more money, and they're chasing us instead of us chasing them with insurance. You know, what a concept, right?
Exactly.
It's a lot of fun. And so we started buying and selling our clinics this way, and then we realized, well, this works for other people too. So I started helping other clients. I got hired on with other management groups to help them do the same thing, bringing alternative cash services and using the internet as the driver.
So you're talking specifically about internet marketing,
Correct.
social media.
Yes, ma'am.
So you really are, you're asked by all your clients and your customers and a consulting group to come in and show them how to market their businesses better?
Exactly, because if it's foreign to them to not market anything other than the insurance book, being inside the insurance book and coming into it that way. And for someone to say, well, you know what, let's find out what they really want in your practice. They're the patients, right? What do they want? And then let's give it to them on the internet and then find that they'll pay a lot more money. And they come all day and they stay, pay, and refer, which is what they all wanted in the first place.
So basically you're a consultant that comes in and brings more customers, more ease of usability because they don't have to do it. Would you do and plan the entire system for them, or do you coach them how to do it? Is it a done-for-you process?
It's all the above. We can either show them or we can do it for them.
Hey.
Whichever works better for them.
So tell us an example of a client who came to you and was overwhelmed with insurance forms and their office is just solely focused on getting new clients and they don't really know what they're doing.
Okay. I'm just thinking of one off the top of my head, but literally they started from scratch 2 years ago. They now do about $2 million a year.
Oh, wow.
They're in a small country town. We do the internet, we do all kinds of creative marketing with them. We added a med spa, they have a nurse practitioner type practice, and they have 2 chiropractors, and they're a thriving practice, and they're only 2.5 years into it. Oh, and they built a new 6,000 square foot building at the same time.
Well, that's pretty amazing.
It is.
And now they are using your services and they're not focused on doing the, bringing in the customers and clients. You're handling that for them.
Yes,
so they
correct.
can do what they do
best.
Well.
That's exactly right.
So I know you had a number of practices. I want to hear a little about your expertise. I mean, you touched on it, but let's really get into your specifics on how many clients and how many med spas you have run.
Well, maybe not as many as some, but I'd like to think we maybe ran them better. We had, I guess, 4 or 5 chiropractic clinics, but they also had medical doctors in them, so we had offertories and things like that within these clinics. We also bought and sold them ourselves and started them from scratch, and we had 1 medical spa, and then also had a regulatory breast thermography center as well from Germany. So we became experts in European biological medicine.
And is
the
it
European model.
True that that's where a lot of the money is, because you bring your client in once and you have all these services you can offer? Is that true that you get the customer and you really increase the value of the customer?
Yes. Yes, and we actually do that with our clients. We can find many different revenues for them, and so consequently, once I typically get a client, they stay with us for multiple years because we can do more for them all the time. And they can continue to grow.
Incredible. So what would you see as the biggest challenge of someone who's just running a practice and just so busy with treating clients and that's all they can see?
Implementation. They can't do the work. They struggle with the work. They need help doing the work. They need fast, simple, easy systems to show someone else how to do the work that we can show them, or they need it done for them, which we can also do that.
So let's say I'm stressed out and I don't know how to do all these things, and I come to catchfirecoaching.com. What would be the first thing you would help me with?
Well, the first thing is we're going to talk about it and see what's a good fit for you, because it's about you.
Right.
And we're going to make it custom for you as to what your goal, your plan is, whatever that is.
So you're going to say, hey, Kristi, you don't have to spend 80 hours a week treating patients. You can maybe help us. We'll come in and help you run your business, and you can maybe in the beginning start 40 hours practicing, watch clients come in the door, and maybe I can have time to spend with my kids.
Right, it's ignite your practice and diffuse your stress is one of our taglines, you know, breath of fresh air.
Wait, say that again. Ignite your practice.
And diffuse your stress.
So that's so true, because I know a lot of people are running their business and that's all they can focus on doing. They didn't teach you in school how to market your business.
No, not at all. And they're just not sure where to look to bring in those kinds of patients that will actually pay them better with less stress, get them well by their definition, right? And just, you know, enjoy life a lot easier without letting an insurance or a health regulation tell them what to do.
And I love that, because not everyone can help these type of practices, because you do have to know about the insurance companies and know your way around that as well. Do you consult on those areas as well?
We do. A lot of times we have folks that work with us that we will push the insurance to, because actually it's very hard to be an expert or a leading authority on everything. And having been on both sides of the fence, and actually this isn't theory, we've actually done these things to build and grow our clinics, I can tell you we are much better at bringing in services that are cash-based, that will get the patient well better, and we can prove it on the internet. And once we do that, they will chase them instead of you chasing that person. They'll pay better, and they'll come from all over the country. We used to have the governor's wife from Colorado, and they would chase us when we had 5 chiropractors on the street that you know, couldn't survive. And it's not just chiropractic, it's what we really are is I'm the leading global authority on internet marketing for the health and beauty industries. We'll be in Australia next year. And what we're able to do is transform a practice where they aren't dependent on something else like insurance, and the patients are there for the right reasons, and now the doctor can truly be the healer they were meant to be. It's about helping people.
It's helping people, especially in medical and, health and beauty. Yes,
Health and beauty. Med spas, estheticians, holistic healing, Reiki masters, chiropractic, alternative medical doctors, Academy of Anti-Aging, all of that.
I love that. We have a lot in common, and that's why I was so attracted to what Chandler does. He really does help you do what you do best and help you market your systems. Let's also talk about what a brilliant speaker you are. I know you do. I've heard through the grapevine that you're an amazing speaker. So
I love to speak.
Yes, he's a passionate speaker, and he knows what he's talking about. So let's also just mention that, because you're great at what you can do. Can they get you at catchfirecoaching.com as well?
Absolutely. Catchfirecoaching.com, catchfireseminars.com. All of our webinars and places that we'll be speaking are listed there. And certainly, if it's the right market and the right fit, we love to go out and do a workshop all day, 20 minutes, it doesn't matter, getting the message out there. Again, to save more lives about alternative ways they can receive treatment that they don't even realize. And then using the internet as the driver, and now the doctors can again be what they were meant to be.
I love that.
And we're able to bring that to them.
I love that. Chandler, thank you so much for being here today. It's been a success show, and we've had our very special guest, and you can catch him at catchfirecoaching.com. I'll see you soon.